Guys, and in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I want to do a official tier list for the new drift tuning cars. I just want to try something a little bit different. Obviously, you guys seen the previous video, which was me experiencing them for the first time. But it's been a few days, and I kind of want to reinforce some of my thoughts and kind of redo some things.
Uh-huh.
So I thought this would be a little bit fun, a little bit of a switch up. But before we get into today's video, I do gotta say one thing, and that is while recording, I was doing the drift races, and they are paying out a bunch. I actually really think it's a pretty good method, especially for if you like drifting in GTA. And currently, it is 3 times this week for being a drift week, so it is 3 times XP and 3 times money. But for GTA Plus people like unfortunately myself, it is 6 times. So it's even more. And honestly, I've already gotten a few levels. Um, and I basically got like $500,000 from recording today. It was kind of nice. Um, yeah, with that being said, let's hop into today's video. So guys, up first, we have to talk about the K-Tora or the K-Truck. This thing is honestly a lot of fun to drive, especially with its handling capabilities. It is super sick. But where it really lacks is just the speed, which makes sense. I've talked
Right.
about this in my initial video. It is just super slow. And essentially with the drift zone that I picked, I ended up going uphill. Not great. But that's what really just knocks this thing down for me is it's just since it has
Uh-huh.
so little grip because it's drift tuning, it just doesn't have that speed and that drive to carry itself around like it does in its low grips or non-low grips variant, which for that means it's going to be down a little bit for me just because of that. But if you're on a flat spot, it actually does carry a lot of speed. Even in downhill sections, it that's where the thing really strives, is just being able to carry its own weight. But if you're doing most of the GTA 5 stuff, which is most of the time going uphill, it's going to be really slow and kind of be a little bit of a letdown a little bit. But at the same time, it is a K truck, so it does make sense. Gotta preference that because that K truck is pretty slow. And I like that it's in GTA. I just that's just kind of how I
Ooh,
feel
baby.
about the truck. Is it's definitely a meme vehicle. It's definitely fun, and I think there could be a lot of great moments. Just as a normal drift tuning car, though, and for something that um you can kind of use for everything, it doesn't really work too well. But let's go to the tier list, and this is what I put it at. This thing, probably for the reasons I just mentioned, it's not that great, and honestly, it's not as great as the other cars, so this is going in the bad spot. So the next car that we're going to talk about is the Dominator GT. The Dominator GT is actually quite a fun car. After recustomizing it and driving around a little bit more, honestly, it has been a nice car. It's a nice addition, and I do really like it. But I feel like something about it makes it not as great as the other cars today, or even some of the other drift tuning cars. And there's just something that I feel like is holding it back that um just doesn't click fully with me. Um, just something about the car is just kind of different. It's nice. I like having other cars to kind of drive and have different driving styles with and kind of
Zebra.
enjoy a little bit of the car's differences. But in that factor, I feel like there's a lot of other drift tuning cars that are just better than it. And
Oh.
um, although I enjoy it, it's a fun time, love it, but I feel like there's things
Lucas
that
L.
are better and are better on this list today for sure. So, with that, I'll show you guys where I put it on the tier list. As you see, I'm trying something different today. So if you guys like this, let me know down in the comments because I kind of want to do this for all of the drift tuning cars. Um, Next up is the Dominator GT. The Dominator GT, we're gonna have to put in the mid spot. Say the reasons why, but this will be here. The next car is the S2000. Now, I can definitely say that this car actually has grown on me since the first initial video of testing them. This thing just kind of has gotten better over time, I feel like. It's just a really, really fun car, and I really enjoy the power that it makes. This thing might even make even more power than the Sentinel XS, but I still prefer it over this car. Now, I feel like with the build that I have, it's a little bit less with the twitchiness that I was thinking, or that I initially was talking about, but there's still a little bit of that lingers. Now, I honestly think it is a fun little quirk with the car, and I don't think it's a real downside, but at the same time, I do like cars that are just smoother, and honestly, it kind of makes the enjoyability a little bit better, but it's not going to knock the car at all. I think driving behaviors are super cool, and if there's differences between the cars, it's nice, like all the rest of them. But if I had to put this on a tier list, um, it will still not be very much affected by it. The S2000, I'm going to put it would recommend. This thing is, again, I'm probably going to say this a little bit later, but this thing has absolutely grown on me. That's for sure. Finally, the last car of today's video, of course, is the Sentinel XS. This thing is a lot of fun. Love the power, love the angle, all the stuff that I stated in the first video. But this thing, just after driving it, it just feels phenomenal. That's the word I can't say. Why am I trying to say that? But uh yeah, it just feels great. Like overall, this thing is how I want the drift cars to feel. Um at least most of them. Just basically feels like the Remus, but just in a different car kind of thing. It's definitely would recommend it. And also for the price of it, it's just super good. You can literally, I think this, you can actually steal it off the street, I think. But I think it's like 60,000 to buy, and then you can slap drift tuning on it, and then you have the car. It is super, super nice. And um, I think there's not much that really needs to be said for this car. I enjoy it a lot. It's a fun car to drive, and the customization on it too is amazing. Just like the S2000 in the well, the last car, I guess. Even though there's not new liveries for this car, which I was kind of hoping there was, especially some drift-oriented liveries for it would have been awesome. But there's still a lot to choose from, and you can still make some cool builds with this car, that's for sure. So, with that being said, let's go to the tier list and show you where I put it. And finally, the Sentinel XS, or as I kept calling it in the previous video, the Sultan RS. Don't know why. But would recommend. Easy. Easy placement. So guys, this is how my list looks like after doing all the stuff and kind of swapping two cars around. So at would recommend we have the Sentinel XS and the S2000 in that order. So Sentinel XS first, and then second would be the S2000. Below that, then we have the Dominator GT, and then finally the Katora. So let me guys know what you think about this list. I didn't want to use like the normal 1, 2, 3, 4 or kind of stuff to make it a little bit different, but I probably will switch it up for when I do the full 23 drift tuning cars video. That is going to be an insane one. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to know I upload. And just stay up to date. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.